My one meal for tonight is pita pizza. For the crust, I'm using pita bread. For the pizza sauce, I'm using tomato sauce. I meant to grab tomato paste, but I guess I'll use this tomato sauce. For the cheese, I'm using nutritional yeast. For the toppings, I'm just going to use peppers and onion. Again, I usually use tomato paste for this, but I accidentally grabbed the tomato sauce, so I'm just going to pour some on the pita bread and brush it on. Tomato sauce should work, but tomato paste just gives it a thicker tomato base to work with instead of being kind of runny like this. So there's 1 and 2. Now for the nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is basically a powder that just happens to taste kind of cheesy. And now for the toppings, I'm just going to put these peppers and onions on top. The pita bread and the onions are both frozen right now. I've never tried making these with frozen veggies before, so hopefully it turns out okay and not like watery. I'm just putting these in the oven. I got the oven on 350 and I'm just going to let them go until the crust starts to get crispy. I have some of the veggies left over, so what I'm going to do is mix them with this Indian simmer sauce along with garbanzo beans, aka chickpeas. I'm also going to put some of the chickpeas in the salad, which is the veggie blend I got marked down from Kroger. Raspberries, salad with chickpeas, pita pizza, and veggie curry. Raspberries, salad with chickpeas, milled flaxseed, and balsamic vinegar. I'm going to let that digest for about 20 minutes. It's about 20 minutes later, and now for the main course, pita pizza. I'm going to go ahead and slice it. I'm going to eat them one at a time, so I'm just going to start with this one. That is good. Just a quick way to make pizza at home is just using pita bread and putting a sauce on top, and then the veggies. Comes out nice and crunchy, and it's pretty quick to make too. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish it. Last slice of the first one. The veggies are cold. Probably should take the veggies out of the bag and heat them up in a pan first and then put them on the pizza. It's still pretty good though. Now for the second one. Last slice of the second pizza. An alternative to using the frozen veggies is using fresh veggies, of course. I knew that wouldn't be enough food. I could probably eat like 4 or 5 of those, so I decided to make some veggie curry to help fill me up. That is good. Probably could have put it over some rice or something, but that's all right. I'll just eat it with a spoon. Just wanted to mention real quick that I did use that whole bag of veggies, most of it for the pizza and the rest in here. And I did use that whole can of chickpeas, half of it in the salad and half of it in here. And I think the veggies was only like $1 and the chickpeas were only like $1, so it's a pretty cheap filling meal. Last bite of the curry. They had a huge pitch in at work today. My entire floor, every table was a different country. They had a Mexican table, an Italian table, and everybody was lined up around the tables around lunchtime. And it wasn't a big deal because I knew it wasn't time to eat. I eat one meal a day within 1 hour in the evening, and it wasn't time to eat. I knew that my food would be more enjoyable if I waited until it was time to eat. I waited until it was time to eat. I made this video, and I'm glad I did. So, just another day. That's how I know that I like this, because if I didn't like this, first of all, a lot of that food wasn't vegan, but some of it was. If I didn't like this, I would have been like, oh man, I'm doing this stupid intermittent fasting thing. Oh, I wish I could eat. What am I doing? But instead, I was like, not a big deal. It's not time to eat. I'm just going to wait until tonight. So, yeah, it's becoming second nature. And I really like it. I'm losing weight. And I'm probably the happiest I've ever been on a plant-based diet because I have spent so many years tweaking my diet, and now I finally have it customized to where I am happy with my balance of raw to cooked food. I'm happy with my balance of carbs and protein and fat. I'm happy with my balance of whole food versus processed food. And I've customized my diet. It's basically a generic vegan diet with a balance of all that stuff I just mentioned, and practicing intermittent fasting and in the form of 1 meal a day. So I'm going to keep doing it. I plan on posting more videos talking about eating 1 meal a day and showing what I'm eating. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.